Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
And Warlord 1.
And Ron Anarga.
And Flat Sniper 13.
And this is Let's Play Elder Scrolls Online, where last time we dealt with a lot of ghosts and a lot of crazy people. And a lot of crazy ghosts. Now before we decide on what to...
by a peasant.
Oh yes, that was crazy. Now before we set out, there's a quest giver hiding over... Yes?
When you're done talking, remember, you're delayed on my end, so I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so before we set out and decide what to do, there's a quest giver hiding here.
What is that blasted lizard?
I have something to show once we're done talking to them, Cobra.
Okay, hello.
I remember when I'd hunt here for days and not see a soul. The war was on and people stayed behind walls or stuck to roads. The war was on and people stayed behind walls or stuck to roads. Those days are behind us.
Hey Flores, I see you still haven't taught Wall of that thing.
No. I mean, I mentioned it last time, then stuff happened, Cobra.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm gonna comment on this on every time we start one of these sessions, and then I hear that issue until you do something about it.
Yeah, look, I'll do it when we're done.
It will be publicized on the internet. Everyone will know of your shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't mind.
News, Flores has become German.
Oh God. Anyway, don't mind us flirting, my lady. What do you have to say?
Like I said, I was hunting. But now that the volcano's erupted, I'm headed to Davon. Don't want to get cooked. I'll be leaving as soon as my suite of a partner shows up. You haven't run into an Argonian named Stands in Still Water, have you?
No, that's an unfortunate name. Also, the volcano's erupting, you say. Okay, maybe we'll want to move out of here.
Now that the volcano's erupted, I'm headed to Davon. He never shuts up. Get cooked. Nothing still. I'll be leaving as soon as my suite of a partner shows up. But I've waited too long already. You haven't run into an Argonian named Stands in Still Water, have you? Keep an eye out for him. He should have a camp up there. He's a good friend, but he never shuts up. Nothing still about him. He was supposed to meet me here, but I've waited too long already. If you're heading north of Ash Mountain, can you keep an eye out for him? He should have a camp up there.
Well, I do think I remember seeing that camp here the other day. If I find him, I'll tell him to look for him.
Thanks. Many willing to help these days, especially a dusty Ashlander like me. We'd planned to rest up at the Davon's farm near Cragganmore, passing through the Davon Gate. He should know it.
Oh, so you're an Ashland or whatever that is?
That's right. Though in truth, I have no clan. I make my living hunting and trading. I try to keep to the wilds and stay out of the way.
Did you have a clan? What happened to it?
They're alive and well. That's a longer story that I don't have time for. Stillwater is a bit of an outcast himself. He escaped House Drez as a slave before the pact was signed. That's why we've stuck together for so long.
I will help. That's the camp we found here the other day.
Yeah, funny enough. Also, Cobra, something else, by the way, because I just remembered it, but we kind of had to get started, if you will.
Yeah?
I have a new pet.
Oh.
Just have to find it. There it is. Just have to set it as active.
Oh my God, it's adorable! What is it?
Aww. This is a Night Rose Veil Fawn.
That's cute! What a pet!
And its description is the red glow of a night rose stems from its time of birth, Spelunker claims. If the sky above is red, so is the fawn. While some scoff at this, all agree on one thing. Night roses have a sixth sense for danger, nudging awake any chosen family.
Aw, it's helpful! And look at it, it's cute. Shaking its head. Aww.
My dear sense is tingling.
Also, the whole thing about this guy being red, yeah, that's pretty cool, I dare say.
Question is, what do we do next?
Yeah, well, there's a bug attacking us for a start. Anyway, there was the place we had to help in town, and now there's this guy.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we have. We have, well, first of all, there's this one guy who wants us to steal some alcohol from the bar. Then there's Davon's watch to help break the siege there. Then we have to help the people in the town that got hit by the fucking eruption. You know, the race isn't there. Then we have to find, as we just learned, this missing Magonian. And finally, there's a stolen tome that some apprentice named Denfis in Davon's watch should have in his possession.
Well, I believe that we also learned that his master is very much not very fond of him right now.
Well, he stole his spell books. I think most wizards would be pretty cross if you did that to him.
Yeah, probably.
So the question is, what do we do first?
Should we just solve the quest we just got?
We can.
Stands in still water.
We can. It's really just what do you people feel most like doing of these things? Like what tickles your fancy? This is work.
Well, me personally, I would say that we help break the siege.
Okay, so one for helping this lady, one for breaking the siege. Flawless. Darling.
Sorry, I just had to find something to flip, so I flipped my phone. Anyway, that's siege breaking.
Okay.
Let's go do that then.
What's the name of the quest, Cobra?
It is... Hang on. Legacy of the Ancestors.
Legacy of the Ancestors, let's see. Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, we have a lot of freaking things to do.
Oh yes, that's also why I want to get some things resolved, because we can only have like 25 quests, and all those prologues we picked up count. Yeah. At least we can ride through the ghostly fields without problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see, we are down here now, so...
Okay, I think I just saw someone armored like the Mythic Dawn. So, yikes.
Well, you can... Given that there's a Daemon style, or Daedra style as it is here, you can probably also like dress yourself in like hostile faction clothes if you can find their like stuff. I imagine.
That could very well be the case.
Oh, it seems Ron is the only one who didn't lose his skin on the way here. Well, let's go in. House Induril Crypt, a burial crypt of a noble Induril family, one of the great houses of the Dark Elves of Morrowind. It said that in times of trouble the house Dunmer dead are unquiet in the tombs and disapprove of trespassers. That's probably useful most time when you don't want, you know, tomb robbers down here. Not so useful right now.
Mummy.
Mummy?
Mummy.
Ah.
In the thing here, Kobe, in this broken over pot.
Oh yeah.
Here, yeah.
That is a mummy. There's also one in here. I guess they put the mummified dead inside these sarcophagus?
They're like kind urns.
Well, they're all broken. Is that okay? So the question is that an expression that someone's broke in there, or is it intentionally they designed like this?
Yeah, good question.
That's the question, indeed.
Oh, skeletons.
There's a lot of them.
I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Well then, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Make way for the knight. Oh, okay. Maybe they're supposed to look like this when they're, you know, complete. Oh.
Ah! Yeah, look at... Yeah, I think Ron's right, look.
So the others are broken.
And it has a little ribbon seal around it.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Burying the dead in urns. That's different.
Indeed. And also, I somehow get the feeling that the sash there is maybe the house colors, you know, red and gold.
Possibly.
I can believe that.
Oh boy, what have we here?
Ah, there's more.
Whatever it is.
There's more dead on the display. Oh,
Yeah, sorry, that guy got up right next to you, Cobra. I was worried he was going to attack you.
oh no, that's fine. But I'm
I'll
just
fight on him first.
no, that's fine. I was just noting that the dead also buried in the are placed in these niches, probably with items that were important to them, I guess.
Yeah, like one of them had a shield.
And this guy has
So,
books.
what do you think the difference is between the ones buried in the niches and the one buried in the urns?
Well, that's interesting because you also have some who are both. Maybe it's a question of what you can afford. Like maybe having a customized urn is more expensive, or maybe the urn is cheaper and getting like a niche for yourself, which is limited in numbers, is more expensive. It might also be a question of preference.
Well, rich enough to fucking splurge, so they got both.
Yeah, and of course, it could also be a question of preference, in which case it would be like, do you want to be buried or cremated, like here in our country, for example? So, options. But let's keep an eye out, we might find more clues.
Now this one's buried with a sword and a helmet. Sadly, I can't steal them like I did the shield.
Probably a soldier then.
Let me do this. Yeah. Anyway, let's see.
Some of the urns are empty. I wonder if that's the cases where like they're broken, maybe because the guys inside crawled out.
Oh,
Mate.
sorry, I thought that was one of ours.
No, Warlord. We have markers above our names.
Yeah.
Like little arrows and stuff.
Also, something I noted here before with the skeleton that we just slew. I think it is the same, but a rusted version of the armor we have seen on some of the tax soldiers that are, well, standing outside of town.
Yeah, well, they're dark. These are clearly dark elf skeletons. In the very
They're
least.
also Ravager. That guy was a rapist?
No, I think it means more in the sort of battlefield, so, you know, ravage the battlefield. No, I don't think he's gonna bone us.
Literally.
Keep it in your pants, please. There might be children watching.
Kinky.
Oh, yeah. That was our fault. But yeah. Recognize the armor, but I also recognize there's a more... I was about to say more modern Dark Elf armor on one of the skeletons we slew, but I don't know. Again, different styles.
There's a door over there.
We can explore that once we picked up this skull, which will have no negative consequences whatsoever.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, it's the guy whose skull we just took. I guess he took offense to that.
Well, I'll just I'll steal stuff from his
ghost.
Anyway, so we can leave. There's a door over there, and there's a door over there.
This door's closed.
Well, maybe it's for later. And this door over here looks locked, which I'll just double check.
Also,
It
above
is, yes.
I think that's actually not just the house colors, but I think maybe the house symbol that looks like a, almost like a, yeah.
Well, let's return. We now picked up a skull.
Okay, moving.
Coming.
Well, it's not good for our Fighters Guild experience, since these are all undead.
Okay, so I got pressed up against 2 urns by that Ravager. I'm just immediately reminded of the joke Warlord made. That was unfortunate.
Well, I would like to take this opportunity to,
Oh, sorry. You go ahead now, Rana.
A bit late. Everything's already started attacking.
It's fair, I'll find an opportunity. Feel the power of the sun!
Yeah,
Holy shit! Ah!
Wait. Oh, we get supernovas from it. What the fuck?
Well, I am a Templar, so I just found it
I'll
very
just take
fitting.
this supernova and punch it in their face.
We're all fucking badass.
Yep.
Kine is with me. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, this is hilarious. Let's put away these swords.
Will grows dragon wings and jumps at the enemy. I throw fucking solar flares. Warlord can just basically disintegrate things with lightning. And you
were saying?
And you basically can summon a lot of, you know, animal companions and turn yourself into a fucking werewolf.
His bear is his ultimate, in case you're curious. It's just a summon. I mean, not just, as in, to diminish it, but it is.
Nice.
I'll probably be using my bear a bit more and so on. But, go on now.
Okay, we found your ancestor's skull and managed to take it despite his protests.
Did you recover the relic? Did you recover the relic?
Yes, and I was attacked by the Rage Spirit, and behind the sound of ass-kicking that ensued, he might have said something about how your actions would doom us all. And I kind of feel like that, yeah, I re-murdered the guy, but it seems like valuable criticism to pass on to you.
That was one of my ancestors.
That was one of my ancestors.
He refuses to recognize
the threat facing us today.
It's time to turn the tables
It's
on
time
the
to
covenant.
turn the tables on
For
the
that,
covenant.
You must buy me some time.
You must buy me some time.
Okay, so does anyone else feel like we might be contributing to something that's going to backfire horribly?
Delay the covenant troops to the south.
Maybe.
Anyway, what do you need from us?
I need time to prepare the ritual that will bring this to an end. We have to delay the covenant troops to the south.
A ritual that will end this, right. How can I buy you some time?
Ask Holgan. He's commanding the defense of the west gate.
He's commanding the defense of the west gate.
Speak to Garid.
If you need a guide, speak to Garid.
I'll find Holgan. Okay. Because there's no way this will go wrong.
We shall see.
See, it's this way, yeah.
Okay, Cove, I just realised I was muted. Did you speak to Garin?
No. Because I figured we didn't need to, you know, get directions to the west gate.
Okay, fair enough. It's just because I don't know how much optional stuff you want to do. Sure, then let's just ignore that.
Oh, well, I guess we can. Hang on.
We don't have to.
No, we can do it.
Yeah, just asking.
Let's
I'm
talk to him.
curious.
Why not?
He's right in here anyway.
Yeah, see, that's
my
why I
orders are
asked.
to
He
help
just
you.
ran out the door, and I'm just like, what? Hello?
Okay, so you can lead me to the west gate.
Then we should go. Then we should go.
Okay, we should go.
I like that that's an option, you know, so that's fair.
Anyway,
And I get outside to get to the gate.
he's somewhere back there wondering what the fuck was even the point of us asking him.
Hey, there could have been a conversation. There wasn't, but there could have been.
True.
Well, here's Holgan inside of a bear.
Inside of a bear.
Well, that's the current status of Holgan. He's indeed inside a bear.
Yeah.
Okay, Holgan.
Let's say hi.
I've been reviewing our defenses. The Covenant is bringing up ballistae and siege ladders. Time to show them what we've got.
Time to show them what we've got.
Okay, how can we help?
Do? Burn those ballistae.
Burn
Same
those
for the
ballistae.
ladders.
Same for the
to ash.
ladders. Burn them
I'll be
to
leading
ash.
a sortie from
I'll
the
be
gate.
leading a sortie
Meet us
from
when
the
you're
gate.
done.
Meet us when you're
It'll be
done.
glorious.
It'll be glorious.
Okay, sabotage enemy siege equipment makes sense.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's do this.
What
See.
a dark elf solution to the problem. Burn it.
Well, it should be just down here.
That's awesome.
I think we found the front line.
Right.
It's not just fucking ballast, eh? They also got trebuchets lined up. That's gonna be dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's start by, Woo! Alright, burn everything!
All on fire. Burn everything!
Right. We'll assist in a moment. There we go.
Well, this must make you happy, darling. You always liked a good fire.
Yay.
Burn. One of our troops over here looking injured, but yeah. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing, Missy? Oh, now you sheathe your sword. Come back here.
Ow! Bitch! Don't much appreciate that. Okay, well, this should slow them down, what with all the equipment they locked up here now being on fire.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's gonna take some time to replace.
I do like, you know what, I just want to say, I do like how they don't just fade away and are instantly replaced by something else like I've seen in some games. Okay, we'll see. Holgun, yeah. He's... Where is Holgun anyway? Yeah, he's through there again.
Up here.
I mean, he could have moved as far as I knew. All I knew.
Well, I mean, he's probably getting all this lot who's behind him now.
Yeah, that's... Well, he did say he was preparing a sortie. Yeah. Okay, so...
Yeah, most of them are female, I just want to note that.
That is interesting. Okay, so we burned all the equipment we could find. Now, I bet they didn't just bring that, so there's probably more siege equipment coming in, but it will at least delay them and minimize the effect.
I saw the flames. I heard the horns. I saw the flames. Are you done?
Yes, the beaches are littered with ashen remains.
Skeevers tricked us, though. This was only a feint. Skeevers tricked us, though. It was only a feint.
Oh, I thought it was a little bit easy. Well, I figured it was a little bit easy, but I thought it was just because we were awesome, not because the enemy was somewhere else. Okay, where are they?
Scale the cliffs like damn mountain goats. They scale the guts like damn mountain goats. Takes guts. I'll give them that. Damn.
Oh, great. They managed the classic flank the enemy by going through terrain that you didn't think they could actually get through. A classical maneuver. Where do you want us?
Get to the tombs. Tanvol's in there. Get to the tombs. Performing his ritual. Tanvol's in there. He has no idea what's ritual. Guard him until he's done. Guard him until he's done.
Oh, sure. We'll go be the bodyguard. Well, back to the tomb we go.
That's why the door.
I just leveled up, so give me a moment.
Oh, sure.
Same here.
Oh, jeez!
Yes, probably should wait a moment, Cobra, so you don't get nuked. And yes, those actually can harm us. I'm seeing danger zones.
That's cool and terrifying.
Cobra, I don't want to say too much because I didn't want to spoil myself. But this is another reason, Cobra. I really want us to check out Cyrodiil at some point.
But I said we were gonna do it. Calm the fuck down.
No.
Anyway, so the siege forces might have moved up into range to fire.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I see it. Oh dear.
And well, that means yeah, the actual siege force is in position, and they kind of started. So watch your heads.
Yes, I can tell.
Right.
Legion.
Follow Raiden in here.
I was wondering if you were going to say the same thing as what I was thinking. Maybe he can fatality all the guys down here.
There's one, there's two, there's... Wait, who are we missing? There you are. Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! They're already in here!
Assassins.
Let's see.
Oh, I just leveled up. I'll level up once we're done because this seems like we're kinda need to hurry.
Yeah.
Aye.
Seems like they cleared out most of the undead though.
That's at least something.
Is that? You know what's hilarious? They're fucking orcs. They're orc assassins.
That's cool.
Something's going on behind this door.
Oh boy.
Heed my call. Ulrich, I summon you.
Who? I guess that we got reinforcement here. Is that good? Is that good?
I don't know! I see.
Fuck, yeah, you're
Destroy
big
the
one.
Covenant army.
Well,
And that amalgamation just took flight through the roof.
I will cloak you in shadow. Enter the portal and witness our victory.
Okay.
Hey.
through the portal.
Witness victory. Jesus Christ.
Destroy that thing. Pack it apart.
Preserve us. Preserve us.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, said to observe. Certainly fucking observing.
Ow! Well, I feel like I'm observing.
I'm gonna observe from up here.
And now we are manifested.
Well,
Fucking hell. Balrog butchered the entire crew.
well. So the question is there any notable price tag for summoning that thing that we don't know about?
Don't know.
You know, I do have to point out that thing looks eerily similar to some stuff I've seen necromancers summon.
Cool. Anyway. So, shall we jump? Don't want to be on the ship when it sinks.
Wait, can we go back through the portal or no? It's gone.
Yep.
Then yeah, let's jump it and swim.
Well, that's gonna
what
blunt their assault at least if it keeps up.
Also, for the record, I don't know enough about the School of Conjuration to tell you if there's a terrible price to be paid for,
I mean, conjuration, it can vary on what you're summoning here.
Figured I might as well give a hand.
Yeah.
It's only fair, right?
Oh, wait. Now that we have a moment of breather, I want to level up.
Okay.
And someone just yelled? Anyway, I get a recipe.
Sounds like it was a soldier cheering.
Oh, cool.
I think that's the case.
I get a poultry and I get a seasoning. Cool.
I must admit, I do like the uniform of the different kind of packed soldiers. Also, that's kind of funny. Do you have a moment, Warlord?
Sure. Give me a moment.
This lady over here, it looks like she's wearing a red version of your garments.
Yeah.
I mean, that would probably make sense given that, well, they're explicitly dark elf gear I made for Warlord.
Neat.
That said, I'll probably try to upgrade our gear.
Hey, guys, I just noticed that there's a passive bounty hunter ability under the Fighters Guild that allows you to accept bounty quests from the Fighters Guild in Cyrodiil. We should probably look into getting that at some point. It requires Fighters Guild rank 9, but we should keep that in mind.
Right.
Yep.
Also, now that you mentioned the whole Fighters Guild thing... Oh. Okay, I should be a bit careful in regards to, again, what I read of abilities, so as to not spoil myself, but...
Well, I mean, Ron, if
Well, how can you spoil yourself on your abilities?
Ron, if they're your own abilities, if that's not a spoiler.
Oh, okay. But a bit overly cautious on my part, but...
I love how one of the fighter's abilities, Cobra, is specifically for werewolves and vampires. If you've seen it.
I have. Anyway, I got Argonian resistance, which increases my health and disease and poison resistance.
Nice.
I feel really,
Thank you.
yeah, I feel really celebrated by these soldiers. It makes me feel happy. Let's go ask about that thing. Yeah.
I just got conditioning, which is a red guard thing. Basically, way more stamina.
Nate?
As if I didn't have enough stamina.
Well, that did a number on the siege force. There's no longer rocks falling from the sky.
Also, for the record, I'm going to join you guys now. I just saw a white Argonian lady with a lot of cool tattoos.
But yeah, rocks not falling from the sky, that tends to be a good thing.
Aye.
Oh, wait, I'm suddenly loading. Oh, they're all here. Hey! So, your thing works!
You have brought credit to your house. This is a great credit to your house. This is a great thing. Always speak well of your actions here today. Will always speak well of your actions here today.
So, we won?
Our victory is complete. Even now, the victory is complete. Even now, the Covenant retreats. To summon Bulrath. You gave me enough time to summon Bulrath. As Grand Master of House Indoril, I honor you.
Well, thank you.
Bulrath has done its job.
That's a staff.
The Covenant has been driven from Davon's watch.
That's a very potent
now
staff.
To put it back where it belongs. In the
How's that compared to the one I have?
Well, here's the thing. If it's anything like the one I'm looking at, it's probably pretty damn good and so on. Yeah, you won't get the magic recharge, but that's a lot of damage. Just bear in mind that I can't accurately do it because mine is level 16 based on my level. So, but it's probably similar.
Yeah.
Davon's watch.
Okay, so you need us to do what now?
I'm not exactly sure. Mountain. I made use of ancient rites and secret lore. I'm not exactly sure. From his cell. I made use of ancient rites and secret lore to wrench him from his cell. Garin even now works to return him to his slumber. My able son Garin even now works to return him to his slumber. He will guide your hand.
Of course. Okay, listen, my dude. Here's a simple tip. Don't call up what you can't put down. And you seem to be plenty flaky on the put down part of this equation. What should we do?
You'll find Garin west of the city. You'll find Garin west of the city, on the slopes of Ash Mountain. I sent an detachment of soldiers with him to ensure his safety. I'm certain he already knows what needs to be done. I'm certain he already knows what needs to be done.
You're really confident that this will have no unintended side effects at all, or bad consequences. I guess I admire your optimism. I'll report to Karen then.
You've done well here, soldier. You're a credit to the pack. You've done well here, soldier. I'm certain you'll be of use to my son. Certain you'll be of use to my son.
You know, that quest title reminds me of?
What?
A saying warning you about, doing things without thinking it through. You can't unring a bell.
Yeah, correct.
Anyway, Anyway, tell me about this bell, Ref, because we were a little bit, low on details with everything going on.
Bulrath is one of two ancient magical juggernauts. One of the brothers of strife. Magical juggernauts. The brothers of strife. Their story is too long to tell now. It is enough that Bulrath is a powerful weapon at our command.
Oh, there's two of them. Great. Okay, who's willing to...
Brothers of strife, as Ron was about to say.
Yeah. Okay, so who here is willing to bet against that we're going to get involved with both of those?
I think that very much... Maybe not a certainty, but very likely, because, well, brothers of strife, and one of them was just, if you will, magic into servitude, so, yeah.
Yeah, and remember, we only saw a fragment of it, like, that guy wiped out an invasion force, or at least did enough damage that they retreated.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information.
So. Which one now, Cobra?
Well, ain't that the question? What do we do next?
Personally, I'll feel very happy once I know that Ulrich is sleeping again.
Is that how everyone else is sleeping?
Keep this through.
Then sure, let's look into doing that, I guess, then.
That is a bit far away, though, just so you guys know. It's... The question is if you guys want to do something that...
Those ones first.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could go look for the spellbook then, since we're in town.
Look for the spellbook, then maybe we can also check out the crow thing afterwards, Cobra, before we start heading far out.
Sure.
Let's see, what was the one with the spellbook again? Just
oh, it's one called The Wizard's Tome.
The Wizard's Tome, just give me a second. Okay, I have it now. Prefer to have it, you know, as the active quest, so I can actually follow it better.
No, that makes sense.
Well,
so we're looking for...
kind of cool... You first.
Oh, so we're looking for some guy named Dithis Romori, who should be over here-ish. Anyway, you were saying, Rana?
Apparently... You first, Rana.
I was going to say I find it kind of quote-unquote funny with this here Dark Elven mage literally playing with fire, if you ask me.
Well, look, I'm not trying to stereotype, but Dark Elves doing this shit is not the most unbelievable thing in the universe.
I hope not. Drive keeps our culture strong.
So...
We're down the front lines.
By the three, no. A lowborn like you. No.
I've been eaten by a loading screen.
Ah, well then I'll wait for you to show up.
My god, this city is beautiful.
It is.
Okay, here I am. Okay,
it's pretty freaking grand.
Oh yeah! Yeah, it's nice.
Help someone in need.
But it is a little bit intensive for my computer.
Ah.
I guess it's because there's so many players here. Maybe. It seems to be a lot less choppy when... Well, not choppy. But I don't get ambushed by so many loading screens when we're out and about or in the dungeon, so I think it's just because there's a lot of players here right now.
Yep. Anyway, I'm just wait over here for you, Cobra.
There we go, okay.
Also, I believe I just spotted a wood elf in some pretty cool looking armor, but yeah. Anyway, moving.
Well, apparently he lives in here. No, well, he is in here, whatever. So let's see.
There he is.
Hello! We're here to collect your debt. Well, that wall's missing for me. Huh. Hello!
What can I do for you?
Well, we're looking for... Oh, maybe it's your brother then we're looking for. I can't remember. It's so long since we took off. We're looking for some guy who's still...
Valdem sent you, didn't he? Well, my brother robbed us both. Valdem sent you, didn't he? Its secrets, well, my brother robbed us both. We were supposed to share its secrets, but he ran off toward the tower. Joke's on him. I think Valdem changed the warding incantation to Arcay's Beard.
Okay. Arcay's Beard. Let's keep that in mind. Oh, yeah.
You're talking... Well, she's in here, Arna, the one you're listening to. Also, that's quite the name she's got, the bard in here.
Syriaki Blacko. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, hey, there's a book. There's also a book over here on the thing. Just be careful not to accidentally steal anything when you pick it up.
Donovan Bates.
Oh, it's a pay. Oh my God, Kobe! It's got an actual recipe in it. Oh, that's fine. Look, it's actually got a recipe over there.
It does.
Though you apparently need a charmed mixing bowl.
Well, that's
okay,
just...
So we need to find one of those.
It's a... Look, okay, well, we can't do that, but it's probably... The technological equivalent is a stand mixer.
Actually, Cobra, there's a bit underneath it if you don't have a charmed mixing bowl.
Another mead!
Ah, that's hilarious.
There's another book over here.
Oh, where? Let's see.
I've read that one, but the rest of you can grab it.
Neat.
Let's see. And let me see, what have we? Oh, that looks like something good on the freaking spit. Now I'm getting hungry.
This is a nice atmospheric tavern.
There's a quest giver in here, or somebody to do with a quest. I'm not sure which.
I think when it's like this, it means they're just, you know, unless. No, I think this is just a quest giver.
Talk to No, wait, Kirby, it says talk to Kasura. It's the Dragon Guard's legacy.
Oh, well then never mind then. Run away.
But I'm curious to check up and downstairs.
I found the janitor.
I'm rather busy.
Kirby, I think people are talking about us upstairs.
Oh?
Somebody just yelled out about the the hero of Davon's watch.
Oh, that's cool.
Our reputation precedes us.
It's nice that there's like a reaction to what we do. It's like so it actually feels like you're doing something.
There's an orc upstairs.
Okay. Hold on, just coming back in because, well...
Just kind of odd to see just an orc around here who isn't, you know...
Let's see... Othigo, if that's how I pronounce it. Also, those...
You've already left, Cobra?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just be heading out. Whoop. Just fun to explore.
Oh yeah, I just thought we had, so I went outside because I didn't realize I missed something, and by the time I realized there might have been something, well, I was already out.
Yeah. Anyway, to the tower, he said.
That is sound of things. And again, as I said, freaking dark elven architecture. Very much like it.
Well, there's the tower, according to the map.
Well, here's a... Oh, there's the book, and the guy who's,
Well, he's kind of...
so, close the book.
Hang on just a moment. I just want to... Well, where's the guy?
Just, look over here, this blue bubble.
Well, obviously when I say that,
it's not loaded on your end, has it?
No. No, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, give me a moment before we do anything, because I at least want to see it, or at least get it on camera.
That's fair, that wasn't obvious at first.
There we go, there we go.
For it to load in.
Yes, and you're dear standing on him. Should we talk with him first?
Yay! I mean, we could try, sure.
Oh, not responsive. Right.
Book.
Yeah. Hold to interact. The magic inscriptions swirl across the cover of the spellbook. Two stand out. Eyes of Akatosh or Arcade's Beard. Well, it's Arcade's Beard, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
There we go.
I imagine if you said the wrong one, something unpleasant would have happened.
Most likely. So, did we learn anything?
What? How? What? How? Oh, right. The book. Oh, right. The book.
Yes, the spellbook trapped you.
Praise Vivek. Thank you for releasing me. Vivek. I'll run right to him and explain. I'll run right to him and explain. I have an amazing idea for a spell that makes everyone else everyone else around you smell better. It will change everything.
Okay. Well, thanks for your pants, I guess. Have fun. So,
what the hell was... Hang on a second, what the hell was that?
Ooh.
What was Ruthless competition again, Cobra?
Ruthless competition? You mean the thing right in front of us?
Great, that's right next to us. Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the hell was that again?
That's prologue stuff.
Okay, then ignoring it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And you wanted us to check out the Crow's Wood thing.
Crow thing. I was just curious what. Yeah, I was curious about what that was. If you were.
Well, then we need to get down to the docks.
Let's see.
As far as I can see.
Yeah. Better known as the docks.
Okay, what was the quest name? Crow something?
No, it's just a location.
It's a location Flawless wants to investigate.
Very well.
It's just because it's nearby, and I was just like, well, now it's nearby, and I was curious.
It's kind of like the battlegrounds and so on. It's worth just checking out. At least there might be a quest later or something. I don't know. It was also why I was like initially a little bit hesitant about going down there, because I'm like, well, there might be a quest or something. But no, let's just go investigate, because it seems like we're heading out of town for quite a while now. Should we go by the stable before we leave?
Not to mention, Cobra, yeah, you do that. Also, Cobra, I suspect it won't be a quest. I appreciate you for following me, Rana, but Cobra just mentioned about going to the stable. Also, I might have headed the wrong way, Rana, so...
I'm in a loading screen. Yeah, I'm in a loading screen, and I figured we'll go to Crow's Wood first. Then, on our way out of town, I can go by the stable, because we are most likely going out of town for quite a bit with all the other things.
No, that makes sense. So, okay, the way they get it right. Anyway, Cobra, as I was saying, I don't think there will be a quest because of what this place is. I just checked it, so yeah.
Oh, what?
Not on the wiki, I mean, I checked it on the map.
But that it's a public dungeon? Well, that's fair. I just, dungeons, just like there might be dungeon quests. And somebody just rode by on the horse of the blood red horse. What? Anyway, where am I? Right. Got a little bit disoriented there for.
Where am I? Who are you?
There was a loading screen. It took a little bit. Throws you off my game.
Isn't.
Anyway, wow, you're nearly dead. Wow, you're nearly dead. Rana, where are you? Because they're here and nearly dead.
I kind of got completely fucking lost because again you were down there and then...
Oh no, that's fair, Rana. It's just I turned around and... I think everyone got a bit confused. Okay, Rana, head to us wherever you are and...
I'll try. I'm looking at that background that indicates...
Rana, you're here.
Just jump off the wall, Rana. Jump off. You can make it. Jump off.
Very well, I just have to get past these fucking crates that apparently have decided that, hey, you can't get on top of the wall, Rana, so you can jump off the wall.
Oh yeah, it was awkward getting on the wall. So yeah.
That's why I did it earlier. Just jump.
Jump.
Hang on.
He died a lot less than you two. I'm not surprised.
Hold on, which one is it? Oh well, apparently I can't activate it while not in right-out combat, so, well...
It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, and besides, you're already fully healed, basically. Anyway...
Well, we found it.
There you are, Cobra.
Well... East areas of increased difficulty are best explored with others. You do not need to be in a group and hit a public dungeon with other players. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna touch it.
So, there's a portal.
Okay, well, let's go in.
Use.
Crow's Wood. This uncanny pocket realm of Oblivion is a nightmarish forest ruled by the mysterious Crow Mother. It's like Tamriel, yet in life, for the... whatever that was.
I'm trying to concentrate.
The Daedra cannot create, only imitate.
And here we have a caster.
Okay, so we're in hell again. Oh, this is actually quite nice looking.
There's a lot of this game.
Yep. Okay, dude. How's it going?
I hope you're not here to attack me. If I die before I stabilize this portal, if I trapped here, since killing me is off the table, I could use some help.
What kind of help?
My father, Rulantariel, is missing. From his workshop. He disappeared from his workshop in Davon's watch. I think his disappearance has some connections. I want to know what, and then find him if I can.
What do you know about his disappearance?
He was there one day. Gone the next. Gone the next. His notes call this place Rosewood. It's the only clue I have. I thought I saw an old house up the trail. Could you take a look? I need to stabilize this portal.
Okay, we'll check out of the house.
I must concentrate. The portal will close. Excuse me.
So, can you tell me anything about this place?
We're in a pocket of oblivion. Everything you see is crafted from illusion and metaphor. The grass beneath your feet is just a memory. Your mind is struggling to make sense of the chaos around us.
Actually, it's not. It looks like a forest. That's pretty simple. A pocket of oblivion?
Technically, the Crow's Wood is part of one of the realms of oblivion. It is the realm of perpetual twilight, ruled by the dangerous Prince Nocturne.
Oh.
Well, there's a name that's on the fucking nose.
Yeah. That explains things.
You know a lot about Oblivion.
I've spent most of my life studying the various methods of fighting Daedric threats. The Tribunal is wary, and with good reason. Nothing good ever comes from Oblivion.
Hey, did you hear that, Warlord? Nothing good ever comes from Oblivion.
I don't think Mr. Clicky agrees with him.
Do you? Because I'm pretty sure you don't. So why was the portal inside a chest?
Perhaps I didn't think it through. I was hoping it would prevent random passers-by from entering the portal. I suppose I should have disguised it as something less.
Live and learn.
Since you're here, I could use some assistance.
Live and learn.
I'm sorry, you wanted the people to not pay attention to it and you disguised it as a glowing, ominous chest in a mine shaft? That's gonna attract every fucking adventurer in the postcode, if not beyond. Well, okay, so, I mean, he's a little confused, but he's got the spirit, I guess. So, but no, this place is pretty, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, Nocturnal is an interesting one, from what I remember, but they're not the worst.
That's good. Oh, sorry, what?
I was going to say, in regards to the realm, before I learned it was Nocturnal, there was a little part of me that was afraid that it was going to be the realm of Boethia.
I mean, yeah. Anyway,
you first.
No, you first, Ron, because I was about to say Cobra to continue.
I believe it's fair to say, just by an indication, Boethia is...
Look up, guys!
Yay!
Starfall. Freaking hell.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah. Boethia is also known as the Mistress of Nightmares, so just, you know.
Ugh.
Yes, well, let's go and let's stay armed. This area is probably dangerous. Huh.
Wolves.
That is surprisingly tame.
Lots of wolves.
Look, we don't want any trouble.
They're hostile. They're hostile. There's a lot of them.
Wolf this!
There's a black one.
Sorry, Papas, but
sorry, they tried to eat us! This is self-defense.
And also the effect of having freaking glowing weapons.
Very cool, Cobra.
Thank you.
Some ruined buildings.
And a ghost. Hey. The ghost vanished and I fell into the basement. There's skulls down here.
There's a body here.
Hang on.
There's also a hidden nest, but I suppose we could check that in a moment.
Yes.
There's a body, tower goes up and ends in nothing. So, do we check the hidden nest now while we're here, or do we come back and have to go through the walls again?
I suppose we are here now. Anyway, that person looks like they've been here like semi-decently.
Oh, what the?
Nest?
Huh.
If we here,
well, that's ominous.
Some kind of ritual or
Crow's spell of binding.
By the snare of her sign and the trail of Namira's slime, I bind this place 3 times 7 times. By Malakav's curse and the skull of Vermina, I bind name of victim to the summoning arena. By the razor of Dagon and the chains of Morlock Baal, when the time is at hand, you will answer my call.
Did you, I'm sorry, did you include enough of the Daedric princes there?
I mean...
Like, wow!
I mean, that's freaking calling upon, I think, just actually all fucking 9 of them.
Ooh, soul gem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them, actually. But that's that's a lot of them. That must be, if it works, I imagine that must be a very powerful spell of binding, and ow! Just notice the guy on top here?
Yep. Yep.
So I imagine...
A lot of them...
Sorry, what?
You first.
Oh, I'm just like... Okay, I'm just like, I'm imagining, if that spell works, that's a very powerful binding, and if it doesn't work, you're in trouble.
Well, I mean, that's 6 Daedric princes you just tried to invoke at once.
Yeah.
I mean, that must be an individual that you really just...
They did not like that person, no.
Sometimes I really wonder which is worse to actually invoke. More like Baal or Mehron's Dagon.
I mean, the worst is by all of them. Watch out for over the wall still.
There we go.
Now, let's see, the house. Where did they see this house? I guess it's the house over there? That looks like kind of a house.
There's also caves here.
Yeah. Let's go over here towards the house first. We'll probably explore as much as possible anyway.
That's fair, it's just because I figured we were going to try to explore everything before we leave.
Oh yeah. But the question is, that cave seems to lead into more, and I'm just like, maybe we should go to the house first then.
Another wolf pack. There's also a light up there that almost looks like a fucking searchlight that just manifested itself.
I love Oblivion. I love the Oblivion realms.
I'm being attacked by something, I think.
Wisps!
God. Damn. Little wisps.
Poof!
Oh, wisp, what have you?
Oh, there's more up ahead. We're heading into a swampy area.
Oh, wonderful. You're not blurring us into a swamp. We will go if we so please.
This Daedra has a very naturey feel. A very dangerous naturey feel, if you will.
No, okay, but when we're done here, I'll show you a bit about Nocturnal. It's
Can I see it too?
Sure. I just have to be careful, because I also have to be careful to not spoil too much, but I still want to keep you guys in the loop. Anyway, the house, if we can get to it without being harassed.
Hello, Bird? Hello?
Knave of Rooks.
Halt! Intruder!
You're talking to me, right, Bird?
You have entered the domain of the Black Feather Court. Entered the domain must pay the toll. Must pay the toll. Tools. Flesh or silver. Tools.
Okay, and what if I don't want to do it?
Then will go badly for you. Things will go badly on your shiny clothes. Droppings on your shiny clothes. That's it. An incessant cawing. Do not cross Black Feather Court. Intruder.
This is cute. Okay. You were saying, darling?
No, they're adorable. I'd humor them just because they're adorable.
Yeah, me too.
There are 2 tolls
Same here.
pay. The toll of flesh or the toll of silver.
Okay, what would the toll of silver involve?
The toll of flesh commits you to fight our enemies. The toll of silver. The wretched bats of this wood. And the farthest corners of the woods. Till the scent of feast of shiny silver left by those who fell to the wolves. Glittering glister.
And the toll of silver?
The toll of silver.
You mean the toll of flesh?
The dark caves.
No, well, that's one we did first.
Of the woods. collect trinkets of shiny silver. The toll of flesh commits you to fight our enemies. Glittering bats of this trinkets please each time you kill a bat. We'll descend to feast upon the bat's tender bits.
So, what do we do? Because,
I would say, personally, silver.
I pick flesh.
Speak then, featherless one.
So, do all of us just choose on our own?
Well, what I meant was, I figured when you said what we choose, is like we had a vote.
Oh yeah, that's what I figured. It's just the way you said it, I misunderstood you. Okay, so... vote for silver, vote for flesh. Warlord, what do you say?
Give me a moment.
Do we help them kill their enemies, or do we help them collect shiny things?
Flesh.
Okay, flesh wins out.
Alright.
Then we shall feast on our foes. When you have killed 4 and 4 of the flying rats, find the seneschal of carrion. Then we shall feast on our foes. When you have killed 4 and 4 of the flying rats, find the seneschal of carrion.
What titles they have? Okay, 8 bats, I can do that. Right.
Yeah, never mind. That reminds me. Should get Peddler along, seems appropriate.
Actually, I get it. There are 4 claws on each foot. So that's how much they can count to.
Yeah, okay, but it's funny because I know Peddler occasionally, when you sell stuff, calls you featherless one as well. I guess that's just a thing.
Oh, so maybe she's from this realm, and that's why she's a talking crow.
Could well be.
I mean, she does have some similarities, just scaled up. Actually, Cobra, look at her eye color.
Purple. Right.
Actually, yeah, that's...
So they said the forest, right? That seems like that's this way, right?
Yes.
I think.
Those are wolves.
No, those are wolves. I saw bats earlier, but they were high up, so we have to... yeah.
Oh, level up.
Very well. Also, we'll just say I find it kind of amusing that this is the first time I've taken orders from a bird.
I mean, yeah.
Like, an adventuring life is a strange life.
Hey, Cobra, is that ghost again up there?
It's a ghost. Also giant spiders behind them. So prepare for arachnids.
Whoop!
There, level up.
Okay. Hello, ghost. Not very conversational, are they?
No.
Not really. And I said giant spiders.
Nice one.
Thank you.
They're kind of hard to see. Also, they appear to have Black Widow markings on them.
Neat. Also, I noticed something, that if enemies die next to each other and drop stuff, you actually loot all of them at once. This doesn't seem right.
Oh yeah, it's a really good feature. No, this seems a bit... We need to go up.
Yeah.
So...
Hang on, let's go back.
Maybe go up where those wolves are and then see if that leads to them?
Yeah. Yeah, this seems a bit more right.
One, I dare say, because...
You said you saw bats earlier?
Yeah, up there. Up there, see?
Yeah, we have bats over there. Giant bats, that is.
Okay, we now have an idea where we're supposed to go.
So we have to get up there.
That's just a wolf den, that's not gonna help us. Let's see, to get up there... Well, apparently we could either have taken the spider cave, if I'm taking this map correctly, Actually, yeah. Hang on. Let's go back. The spider cave might actually lead up there then. Back we go.
Right. Also, just in regards to that there rank, the seneschal of Carrion, is seneschal kind of like a marshal, or am I completely wrong on that one?
Seneschal is like...
It's kind of like a vizier.
Oh, okay.
Shiny. Shiny.
Actually, that looked like an eye. That looked like an eye that was like casting a light. You know, Sauron style.
I see.
Maybe the owner of this realm is keeping an eye on us.
Literally.
I'm sorry, what did I just pick up? A two-handed orc battle axe. Covered in frost.
Huh.
Hey, the ghost is up there again. And he's gone.
I love this effect.
Your explosion killed a little spider. I'll just loot it.
Oh.
Little spider.
There's a giant bat.
Hanging from the tree. It's awake now.
One bat. And the crows.
Yeah, I can see how the crows wouldn't stand much of a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, up here we have spiders everywhere and a bunch of bats.
Oh, bats over there too.
And crows watching from, well, perches.
Yeah. Well, over here's plenty of bats.
Radio.
Oh, there too.
Have your feast then. Also getting a bite in there, Flores.
It's why I immediately jumped on to the next bat. I know his thing is timed. I have to get through these spiders here. And then the rest of the bats are over here.
Radio. Also, might as well just mention, because, well, it's only fair, I do believe that another name for werewolf in the Elder Scrolls is also a Hound of Hersine, you know, the Daedra god of the hunt.
Well, yeah, because they're kind of related, to put it mildly.
Let's see, and the guy we need to talk to is right around the corner, so...
Oh, and there we have that is another ghost that is marked as, well, hostile.
Hey! Found him! Oh, her, I don't actually know.
You choose toll of flesh. True.
It's true, and we paid.
The court is fat and happy. The bats are dead. And we have bats are dead. And eyes and wings and skin and ears. Such tender. We are pleased with your tribute, Featherless. The Duke wishes to speak with you.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is really interesting.
The Featherless has paid the toll. Let this be known throughout the wood.
You know, they remind me of Skaven of how they talk.
I can see what you mean.
Oh. And here's the knave of rooks over here.
And the shinies, arrows, and dead bats all over the place.
And this is the Duke of Crows.
I'm going to talk to the Duke first. I'm going to talk to the Duke first, but there's an inscribed flute here we can examine.
Okay, I do wonder if he has any relations to the Duke of Owls.
Featherless approaches.
Right, so the seneschal said I should speak with you, Your Grace.
Indeed. Your efforts will be rewarded by Featherless. You are the first to satisfy the terms of our toll. I hereby bestow upon you citizenship in these woods, vassal servants to welcome to Crowswood, fledgling.
Thank you.
He gave us a memento whistle.
Use near corpse to call the Blackfeather Court to feast. Huh.
Take care of your new vassals, fledgling.
I am very curious, but first...
Oh, leveled up. Okay, so I have some questions, if you don't mind, Your Grace.
Questions? We charge you a toll. We charge you a toll if you want to talk instead of begging us. Speak. Speak.
I get the thing you don't talk with a lot of nice people. So what are you?
What? What?
We
are crows. Court where you come from?
Do they not cluster, conspiring and plotting and politicking? What's
Take care of your new vassal. Question.
Pay attention next time.
I mean, I guess they do, but not in this way. Where did you come from?
Court where you come from? Taught us to talk. Cluster, conspiring and plotting and
But I am the
politicking.
smartest and biggest.
What's the more
loudest.
inclusive option?
I think she was tired of her clawing and wanting. Want. We want.
Want!
But I am
You are happy, I can hear.
She was tired of her clawing and wanting.
Adorable. I love them.
So, do you miss your mother?
The crow must leave
The crow must leave the nest and
Crow
fly.
mother has left
Crow
us
mother has
dominion
left
over
us
the wood.
dominion
And
over
our
the
war
wood.
with
And our
bats
war
and
with
wolves
bats
keeps us
and wolves
busy.
keeps us busy.
Enough talk, fledgling.
Enough talk,
The wood is
fledgling.
yours to
The wood is yours to
Go.
explore. Go!
Okay.
Well, I think now we're allowed to examine that flute, but first, I just want to take a look at that memento.
And
Yes,
first,
we can equip it.
and first, I want to level up.
Oh yeah, I also need to level up. I just wanted to...
What? Tip to make gold quickly. Pickpocket unsuspecting townsfolk or steal from their safe boxes. Watch for guards who will confiscate the stolen merchandise. Okay. And I get a bunch of lockpicks and counterfeit pardon edicts, which removes a portion of bounty.
What people?
Okay.
Just tell me when you're done, Cobra, then we can look at this flute together.
Sure. Ah, there.
Hey, Cobra, the eye just appeared again and watched us. It's gone again. So yeah, it does actually appear to be a random effect that is watching us.
Okay, we can look at the inscribed flute now.
Yep.
The flute has an inscription inside, a gift from Mike to his son Mike.
Mike! Oh! Of course his flute would be here. Of course it would be.
Help fill me in.
Remember that Khajiit who can appear anywhere in the map and it's up to the players to find him?
Yeah.
That's his name.
And that's why there's always a Mike in every game, because the family keeps the same name generation to generation.
Oh, before you guys head out,
yeah,
there's also a court magister over here.
Oh yeah, so there is.
You want something?
Greetings.
They're cute. But now we're allowed to walk about here, we should return to the heart and figure out what's up with that.
There's a Castellan, there's the Knave of Rooks from the house, there's the Seneschal. Yeah, literally, it's an actual court here. There's actually a lot of them. That's adorable.
Also, I've upgraded one of my abilities, so that should be interesting to try out once we come down here. Yep, okay.
Neat.
I also have a new ultimate to try at some point, but yeah.
So I just had to check something. Oh, that's really cool. That actually works. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, we can actually we can summon crows now just by whistling.
That's cool. I don't know if it has any effect, but it's cool. Anyway, ready?
It's probably just a cool visual. Anyway, yep. Well, let's go. Fire, bitches!
Also, heavy attacks are more powerful with this version.
Yeah.
Nice. Also, there's a pissed off ghost over there.
Well, maybe we should just leave them be. They seem...
They're pissed off.
That is a creepy-ass ghost model. I think the target was similar, but I didn't have real time to look at him.
I think you're right in that regard. And spiders. Right.
Anyway, the hut. I suppose we can just walk this way and just skip.
Okay. Right behind us.
Yep. So I figure that
with
we can...
cool ability.
Yep.
The hanging bat woke up.
Oh.
And now it is back.
I figure we could just...
Wow, there's a lot of ghosts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not all of them are friends. Wow, that's a lot of hostile ghosts.
So I figure we can just avoid it. For fuck's sake.
One of them came... No, one of them came over.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm just keep trying to say that I think we go this way, we can avoid a lot of trouble, and we keep getting attacked, which makes me feel a little bit silly.
The bats come over now, Cobra. I think we've actually been attacked more this way.
Yes, the irony is not lost on me.
Shriek's gone.
Oh, I guess we just found a boss. So anyway, this world is, you know... Buff everyone!
Die! Well, that was some good combat.
Wow, they dropped a whole load of cool shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I wanted to, you know...
Cobra, you managed to find the way to the boss, Cobra. Good thing your least combat route worked.
Yes, yes. Look, in theory it seemed like this would help, but no.
That's funny. Hey, we found a boss because of it, so yay.
Also, might as well say again, I don't know if people know this, but my new ultimate is basically a fucking lance of light.
Oh yeah, we saw, and it can allow us to do some stuff with it too. Anyway, let's cross over the swamp.
Yeah. Wait, hang on, I'm in the wrong quest right now. Let's see.
Let's see, what was the quest name again?
It was something sun.
A Sun's Promise, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see, Sun's Promise.
It's under Stone Falls. It's like the top one there.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, it is locked in now.
Lovely. A bit drafty, but, you know, good view, I guess. Chart note. Let's see what it says. That stupid witch has given me everything. So eager for companionship, desperate for a friend other than the pestering birds of this miserable corner Oblivion, she taught me all the magic I want to learn. The manager of the Blackfeather Court taught me binding spells, Daedric magic, all of it, all at her command. Her price was so ludicrous I've never been so pleased as I was when I locked her in that blasted tower. No bargain is going to drag me back to her side. I'm taking everything with me. I'll burn this house to the ground and leave the witch in her tower to rot. Wow, you sound like a dick.
Yeah.
That is assholishness of the highest fucking level.
Oh hey, showed up.
Oh, a little mouse. Or rat.
There you are. Did you find out? There you are. What did you find out?
So the question is... Yeah, he has. And I'm just... Now that I'm seeing, I'm wondering, okay, so is he really who he says he is? Like, he's not the guy trying to pull a fast one here? Because he could, because hypothetically, he could be the guy we just read a note from, and he could just claim to be the son.
Who knows?
Well, let's investigate by talking.
Chilling. Look at this place. It was deliberately set on fire. Look at this place. It was deliberately set on fire.
Yes, have a look at this note, would you?
Interesting. Why was my father here? And who is this witch he mentioned? And who is this witch he mentioned?
Right. I think it's pretty obvious from this note that your father was here to be a colossal wanker. So, what do you want to do now?
I stabilized the portal, but it's not going to stay that way. But it's not going to stay that way. I need to attend to it. Would you go to the court my father mentioned? Would you go to the court my father there knows of his fate? Maybe someone there knows of his fate.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Also, wait, if this portal is so unstable, why did you spend the time walking over here when you already sent us to investigate? We'll talk with the ravens. The crows. Whatever.
Yeah, the hilarious thing is, there could be absolutely no backstabbing from him, but I just love how it's just hard to not be suspicious.
Well, I mean, of course, it might be nothing more than him being up forthright. I'm just saying, we ought to be careful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just funny.
Bang.
Spiders. Giant legion spiders. And then we came along.
Lol.
You have more shinies than you...
Man, the crows will have a lot fewer enemies once we're done here.
What you were saying, Waller?
Just wondering why I can't use my ultimate. It's grayed out.
Well, has it recharged? Because different ultimates have different criterias to recharge. Investigate when combat's over.
Yeah.
What does it say?
I'm gonna just...
I'll also just be trying out this new ability.
What the requirements are. It says what the cost is, 225 ultimate.
225?
Yeah.
And you bought the ability and everything, so on, and like, what does it say it does?
Actually, that's a good point. Because it's equipped on your current hotbar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for the third time, what does it say it does?
Okay, summon Storm Astronaut 3. Summon an immobile Storm Astronaut at the target location. Its arrival deals 4,658 shock damage and stuns enemies for 3 seconds. The astronaut zaps the closest enemy, dealing 2,329 shock damage every 1 second. And now near the astronaut can activate the charged lightning synergy, granting nearby allies major berserk for 8 seconds, increasing their damage done by 10%.
Oh, that sounds like it needs to be aimed, because some ultimates you just press the button and it goes off. Some, however, you have to aim. Maybe you press it, it gives you a reticle, and then you have to press a different button to trigger it, like the clicking it or something. Because, like, that sounds like my arrow storm ability I once had.
Well, for now, let's talk with a bird. And now I have to talk with the court magister. Hey, we're back! Need some help.
But you want something? Featherless.
Do you know somebody by the name of Rulantaril?
Ah, yes. The Dark Elf. Ah, yes. He was a diligent student. He was a diligent student. They're somewhat crass. But there was something off-putting about him. My suspicions were confirmed when he locked Growmother in the tower. She got her way in the end.
Care to elaborate?
Growmother is lonely. She doesn't get many visitors. She doesn't get many visitors. Aren't the best company. Her children aren't the best company. We agreed that if we'd teach Rulantaril the secrets of magic, he would return to her side.
And now he's back here?
Yes! The bargain's power brought him to her side and locked him in the tower. Really, it's just as well. You want to talk to them? Rulantaril left his tower key in a ruined structure nearby. It's in a cursed chest with a fiery guardian.
Of course it couldn't be left in the nice soft plush chest with the ice cream dispenser. I'll find the key, thank you. Right, okay, so that at least confirms that they are two different people, as far as we know.
Right. Also, next combat I will be introducing a new ability of mine that I look forward to trying.
Then you go first, Rana.
Hello there, Bat.
Lightning bolts!
Into the fucking floor.
In them, yeah.
He's really just grinning it up.
I mean, he pretty much has the Gwyn fucking class.
Well, I am a freaking Templar, so
I just need to make him a big fire sword, and it's perfect.
You'll no doubt be able to do that.
How this spell works. I'm shifting back to the other one.
Okay.
At least I know how that one works.
Oh,
are you in first-person mode, Warlord?
What?
Are you in first-person mode?
No.
Okay. Well, then I don't know.
Hang on a minute. What's the spell called? Just real quick, just tell me the name.
A moment. It is called Summon Storm Astronaut.
Wait, it's a sub. Wait.
Yeah.
That sounds. That sounds interesting. Yeah, you were saying something, Cobra, just while.
Well, if it's a summon spell, do you think his current summon is getting in the way of that?
See, that's the thing. I'm a bit.
Nobody cares at all.
Hang on a second. It could be, but that's strange. So.
Well, I suppose one of us could look up the ability online and figure out if there's any wonkiness there.
Somebody else said they're experiencing some bugs with it not working. I would unequip it for now and maybe try it again later.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, for now then, we're looking for a cursed chest, so keep your eyes open and ears peeled and all that. There's a cursed chest in the area and it might be very subtle and hard to spot.
I can see
I was keeping suspicion it might be this one.
You think so? Oh! Hey!
Yay! A flea marching up! Everyone's on fire!
I'm gonna slap that ass!
With the fire and the flames you carry on, huh?
Asshole. And they explode on death.
Ow. Well, I would have buffed everyone with fire attack, but I'm just kind of sure that wouldn't have done much here. Anyway.
No. Chest.
Let's see. Key! Oh!
It was extra cursed!
Right. Hey, get back here. The Aether command you stand down.
Okay, let's back away from the tower.
If we're allowed.
There's a sobbing woman over there.
Oh boy.
Hey, how are you doing?
They're gone.
Never fucking mind then. Well, let's go up and see if we can get some more answers to this.
Oh, that thing was dead before I managed to do anything. Anyway, let's...
Oh wow, that's a big fucking spider.
Yep.
Wrath venom.
Damn.
Lovely.
I mean, Cobra, do we try?
I'd say yes. They're probably like... There's probably like these extra bosses wandering around that we can fight that are not like mandatory.
Let's go deal with Wrath venom. Man, they're fucking big.
That is a big spider, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Jobs. Well.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking terrifying spider up in here.
Sheesh. Let's see. Dropped a whole bunch of cool shit.
Yep. Okay, let's continue on this direction.
Getting a phone call. Let's at least get out of the boss's area.
Yeah, let's just stand over here. At least we can defend against the weaker shit here.
Hey, Martin?
You know, Cobra, I really do like the blocking animation I do with these.
Oh?
Because like yours is a shield and mine's this, Cobra.
That makes sense. You are dual wielding.
Also picked up some Shulk's Pauldron heavy barbarian armor.
I picked the same, Rana. We'll check that later, Rana. Anyway, let's move on. Then, Cobra.
I must admit, when I looked at those runes when he came, there was just part of me that was reminded of one of those, you know, the walls in Skyrim.
That's fair. Well, let's go to the tower. Everyone...
Yep.
Intruder!
Oh!
Are you here to take him away?
Hello!
Oh, a Haggraven.
Huh. Hello?
We bargained in good faith. All fair and square. You can't have him.
So... Well, I guess, okay, so what are you?
Why recoil so? Why recoil so? Would you know that we have ruled out the real dead years ago?
Actually, you're not that bad. I mean... No, actually, you look fine, miss. Actually, look, I'm looking for Roland Terrell. His son, Telbarrel, is trying to find him.
Yes, Roland Terrell is here. Yeah. We made a bargain. But he thought to renege by binding me in this tower. He doesn't want to stay. Make him see reason. Make him honor.
Look, I gotta be honest, I do not care for the twat who we're here for. Unless
Me neither.
No, I'm on Crow Mother's side.
So I'm not gonna just pick the second option because no, I don't care for this asshole at all.
Okay, so tell me about this bargain, Crow Mother.
Sweet Roland Terrell came to me. The nether niece of Noctis to learn the secrets of the forgotten. In exchange, when the time he was to return to keep me company. That was our bargain. Sealed in blood.
So he tried to back out of his part of this.
He tried to avoid his.
Are we really going to be only left with that option? Because I don't want to pick it.
He made a time miscalculation. When he left, that hurt me deeply. When he used me, but I forgive. He used me, he must stop fighting. He must stop fighting. Stay with me.
Well, I mean, I guess we don't have to choose that. Or maybe we do.
I don't know.
Try clicking goodbye.
Well, it still says talk to her. So, Well, that's a question. Like, do we dare take that option, or like?
Should I double check to see if we press that and we instantly make a choice? Because I think this is a choice somewhere.
You know what? That could be the best thing to do.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Flawless investigates. Just because I might as well mention, this Hack Raven, as I believe they're called, as far as I understand, they are basically what happens if you combine very arcane or very old magic in rituals and what have you. And, well, this is basically what you end up with. Druidic magic or what have you again.
Well, I just know I met one in Skyrim that I feel very sorry for, because apparently I proposed to marry her while I was dead-ass drunk. And then I found out I gave her a ring that belonged to someone else. And, well, she got kind of pissed about the marriage being not real and the ring being stolen and tried to kill me, so I had to kill her in self-defense. And, you know, I'd actually kind of feel a little bit guilty about that.
Well, the thing is, apparently this is a choice. So I'm just not. I'm guessing. Maybe if maybe if we pick that, it gives the. I don't know, because there's no other thing it says right now at Cobra.
Do we try?
Hang on a second. Hang on. We can try, but let me just. I found one final thing. Let me just check this final thing. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I guess, Cobra, we can try it. I can't find any other options and so on, so apparently there is a choice, so maybe we have to pick that to get the choice. If not, I apologize. Hang on, let me leave the dialogue option and see.
Yeah, that's what I've done so far, because I'm like, we can't just save and load here. And we know what we want to do.
So should I just say goodbye for now? Or
say goodbye for now.
I mean, the question is, Hang on a second. I have an idea. Just give me a second.
Journal's not much help.
I think I found something here. Hang on. I might have the answer for us in a few seconds. Just give me a few seconds. I've actually found what I've been looking for.
All right.
Hang on a second. I'm just like, is the other guy up there or something like that? Maybe we should go talk with him. Or down there, I guess. I'll just go investigate.
Well, Seiko, but please hold on a second. I literally just said I am about to have the answer.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, if it...
Sorry.
Just please give me a... I'd be done sooner if this thing would stop being so fucking finicky. Come on.
What's the problem?
Come on, yes. Okay, here's the thing. I found somebody who's about to click on that dialogue option that we're nervous about. So I figured, you know what? Let me see what happens when they click on it. Because that confirms whether or not that's the bad choice. It's just the video froze right before they pressed the buttons.
Of course it did!
Because, you know, sod us. Okay, I think it's done fucking loading. Okay, yep, there we go. There we go. Okay, got the answer. So yes, we do have to pick that dialogue option. Just for the love of fucking God, do not spam click it, because it immediately takes you to some choices.
In good faith.
So, what in Oblivion are you? Son. Tell me about the bargain. Didn't adhere to his part. Okay. So, is everyone in that part now?
He made
Yeah.
time miscalculation.
Okay.
When he left, that hurt me deeply. He used me, but I knew.
I know exactly how to deal with you.
Do you now? Very well, intruder. Very well.
Well, Rolantaro made an agreement with you. You have done nothing that shows that you're in the wrong here. You made an agreement.
He's an asshole.
Yeah. He should honor his agreement. You two made a deal, and everything we've seen shows you made that deal in good faith, and he was an asshole. In fact, the document proves as much. He did this figuring he would screw you over. So, no, we'll make him honor his agreement.
Thank you. He's raging in the corridors.
Right, you shouldn't be alone. Let's honor the agreement.
Yep.
Aye.
The magic we taught him. Please, don't kill him. I don't want to be alone.
I'll try not to.
Okay, Dean, skid right.
Okay, so smack him over the head until he stops struggling?
Presumably.
Hey, asshole!
Crow mother sent you, didn't she? I'm not staying in this cursed place.
Well, you made an agreement.
Stay put. I said stay put.
Enough.
Okay.
Enough, curse you. I yield. The witch gets her way. I'll stick to the terms of our deal.
Good.
Yeah, it's funny, I was reading Cobra that a lot of people had problems with him.
Ah. So a lot of people think he's an asshole.
Oh, well, not just that. What I mean is they also, a lot of people had problems fighting him because he was actually kind of powerful.
Oh! Okay!
But we were here as a... But I think that was also... but on the other hand, apparently going there with an organised group helps dramatically.
I figured
Also,
since it's a dungeon you were kind of supposed to?
You're talking about the bookshelf? Yeah, there's a... Thank you for telling me about it.
No problem.
Anyway...
For some reason, I got a little red mark down on my screen that looks almost like a bow or what have you again.
A bow and arrow thing? Yeah, that's that appeared ever since getting to level 15, because at level 15, you get your second hotbar that you can put other abilities and a new set of weapons on.
I see.
I think there'll be a lot of bickering when my son gets here.
You have a son. I can't wait to meet him. He can stay here with us. There's plenty of room.
Great. Just great.
Well, this is your own damn fault.
At least I get a feather bed, right? Ask my son to come up to the tower. I'd like him to meet his...
Let's go find a son. Their son.
Did you talk to the guy?
I didn't. I was busy snickering at his conversation with her.
Oh yes, and now I'm talking with him, and he's just like, okay, ask my son to come up here so he can meet his new stepmother.
Oh yeah, I just came back in.
Yeah. So what made you think this was gonna work out?
I don't know. Desperation, I suppose. Ask my son. I knew I'd made a terrible bargain. I'd like him, and I didn't want to live with it. But I do, don't I?
Okay, no, that note I read from you was not desperation. It's I got 1-0 on the feathery bitch. You are a jackass, my good sir, and you're just prettying it up now because you're screwed. Well, your son followed you here, you know.
Of course he did. He's my son. He's intelligent and resourceful. My son. I left him all the clues he would resourceful. I was hoping for all the clues he would from a stranger. I was hoping for the rescue of you from a stranger. Are we done?
Yes, we're quite done. I wouldn't want to interrupt you to your honeymoon. Right, his son, who's back here. Let's see. Well, there's a bit of a shortcut, I guess. Hello, Ghost.
Okay, I kind of almost expected it to fly across the fucking... Oh dear lord, the implications. Jesus fucking Christ, if I use that against someone and I knock them off a ledge...
It'll be hilarious. Whoa!
Aye.
What was that noise?
Ghislaine? Cobra, the obvious thing over there.
Oh!
What on earth?
I think there's a boss supposed to be here.
Would very likely be. Oh.
Do we have to like find all the ghosts or something to cause it to appear maybe?
I don't know.
There's also soul wraiths over there. Apparently. And now attacking us.
Come back. Alright then, bring it on, you Halloween costume.
And a guy with a fiery sword that just decided to assist us. Thank you, sir.
Maybe we do have to find more ghosts. I don't know. But, I was really thinking of heading over, you know, here. Shortcut back to the sun. Oh, wait, there's a ghost.
Right.
Let's see if that works, darling. Since it's just
Awaken at long last.
Wait.
Those blood shall be mine.
Who the fuck said that?
I suspect. Yes, the boss. I think the boss is here now. Maybe. Let's check.
The question is,
they were here. Maybe. Yeah, they just got killed by the guy back here.
well, maybe it's something to do with the quest. Let's go talk to the sun, like we were planning on.
Oh, that's fair. The quest, Cobra?
Well, the sun's promise, talk to Tilbaril.
Oh, sure, but what I mean is, Cobra, the bot, we actually did find the ghost like we suspected. The guy just killed them as they spawned, and we couldn't go back to fight them.
Ah.
We
I
did
thought that
actually
guy
find the hidden
spawned.
ghost, and...
Okay. No, I thought you meant that he managed to spawn it, and therefore, oh, okay, well then we must do something else.
Well, look, maybe they'll spawn back in a minute. Let's go find the sun first. We can always come back. It's not like it's that long, after all.
No. Hey!
Gives a chance for murder over it. Anyway, hey, dude.
Did you find my father?
Yes, he's in the tower with the Daedra Lord. It's a long, stupid story.
He's alive, though. He's alive, you, my friend. I'll get things squared away here. I'll make my way to the tower. And make my way to the tower. My fortune running into you here. My fortune running into you here. Thank you for your help.
You're gonna make you guys are gonna make for a weird family. Well, let's go check out that ghost thing. Oh!
Solve the mystery of Crowswood.
Also, Cobra, I think there's also a soul shard in here somewhere hidden, apparently.
Well, let's look around for that. We did see some caves we never explored, so you know.
Because Wait, hang on, Cobra. There's a hint. There's a hint, actually.
Yeah?
It's on the dungeon. There's a hint.
Yeah?
Drowned in the south by a clever bird.
Well, let's explore the southern coast then.
And then go back and then go and check the ghost?
Yes.
That's fine, just making sure. Drowned in the south by a clever bird.
Well, that could be the swamp. Certainly I'd associate a swamp with drowning.
Yes. And this is towards the south.
Yep. My fault exactly. And there is like a separate rune over there or something, so maybe that has something to do with it. It's the clever bird part.
I see a glow in the distance. I think you're correct, Cobra. I see a glow in the distance.
My piercing Davon is now already a rank 4. Nice. And I leveled up. Just give me a few seconds. Oh.
Oh. Huh.
Oh wow. Hey. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Let's just wait for the other two. Let's just wait for the other two to be over here.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
So here's the thing.
Hang on, Rana's here. Just need Warlord.
Look behind that door.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Moonlit Maiden.
Well, let's try dealing with that. Oh jeez. We should probably see a dentist about that. Oh shit, she's doing something! She's blowing everything up!
Dealt with.
Crowswood Vanquisher. Oh, that one I'm kind of curious about what that means. Oh, over there!
Just in.
It's over there!
Yeah.
Nice. Give us power.
I'm kind of curious about that new achievement. Hang on a second. Let's see. That's collections, right?
Yep.
Also, let me just check this new item that I chose because, well, I would very much like to see it.
Wait, if it's under collections and then it's under stories, housing, outfit styles, set items. Are you sure it was under collections?
It's under achievements in the journal, so.
That's fine. Yeah.
And then then probably dungeons.
Public dungeon.
No.
Defeat 3 of the champions in Crowswood. We still have Grizzlehide and Boron. Let's see if we can defeat all of them. Wait,
sure.
I think I know where...
Yeah.
It suddenly hit me. I think I know where Grizzlehide is, but we can get that one on the way back. I noticed that those guys exited a cave and there was a dead bear in there. And Grizzlehide, well...
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Okay, so let's try. So we try to find the champions, and then we see about fighting that ghost. Now that we don't have the super soldier running by, killing everything.
I mean, I suspect the ghost is one of the bosses. So, and that's why I'm like, okay, well, we'll just go up there first.
Oh, that's fair. It's just the name was not one of the ones on the champion list, so they might be something else in the area code. But that's what I mean.
Oh, well, you saw that, I didn't, so I'll take your word for it. Well, maybe it's something...
Because Burwon and Grizzleheart...
He's here!
Burwon's in there! Quick, get in here before this guy kills him. Not sure if we got credit for that, Cobra.
I don't know either, I'll quickly check.
Yes, we did.
Okay, I'll just level up now. Man, I leveled up quite a number of times now. Oh boy. Okay, so I've got a choice of Prophet's equipment, including a two-handed sword, let's see, a shield that is actually better than the one I have right now. Prophet's dagger, Prophet's bow, Prophet's inferno staff. I'm probably gonna go with the shield then. There's not really like a better one-hand weapon other than the dagger, and that doesn't really fit me. So I'm gonna go with the shield and replace one you gave me. Sorry, darling.
No, that's fine. I'll make a better one at some point.
I think I just heard someone say something about killing me.
Yeah, I mean, we're by a bunch of ghosts, so... That's okay, well, I'll try to make you a better one at some point.
Huh. Just because I'm curious. I don't really know if I can, but I just want to test.
Yeah? Anyway, I'm ready.
Then let's do.
Right, I just wanted to see again about also the whole mode has in I could pray if that would have any kind of effect on the ghosts or what have you.
I doubt it, Rana. Maybe it was like part of a quest or something.
Yeah. But cute idea. Cute idea.
Thank you. Oi! I'm beginning to like doing that. Rana the Holy Impaler. Nah, okay.
I mean, is it not wrong?
The Holy Impaler. But when your paladin is also a porn star.
Radiant sweep has increased. Nice, nice, nice.
So this is a very fun way to do a dungeon. Bunch of targets to hunt down. Actual story quests to do. Important choices to make.
I would agree.
So are we heading for the cave cobra or the ghost right now?
The ghost. I figured that was easier because the cave is around the starting area and we'll be dropping down there anyway. So, you know, seems the simplest way to do things now that we're going to do this all over again. So it seems like the optimal thing to do would have been to, when we first met the crow, to just check out the hut and then move on from there. But, well, you know, I figured maybe they didn't want us to go in there before we pay tribute.
Well, yeah, and well, here's the thing, that makes the most sense.
Oh yeah. Live and learn, as they say, and hey, it's been fun.
So, let's see. Let's see if some raging lunatic has run by and killed the ghost again. And killed it right as we got here.
Okay then.
We are going to get that before we fucking leave, goddammit.
Okay, that was also kind of fucking ridiculous, but I just wanted to see if I could. I was going to see about if we could actually, you know, summon the freaking...
No, it's just going to respawn. So let's just wait for, now we have... let's see if we can find fucking bear fuck, or find at least something else interesting in the meantime.
There's a hidden nest.
Well, let's explore this while we wait for the guy to respawn.
Okie dokie.
But the snail has seen and trailed in the mirror slime. That's thing again. That thing's everywhere, I swear. What are you laughing at?
Lol. Just a whole bunch of hidden nests.
With some skin. So yeah.
Okay, it seems like it's shining up there.
Right.
So I guess when that's finished they might spawn, maybe? So we should probably not get too far away from here. And deal with these wraiths in the meantime, I guess.
I guess they're like the minions of this guy?
No need to be ganked while we, Hell, you know what? Maybe if we kill all the wraiths, it'll piss them off.
I was about to say that the shape is forming, but no, it's one of those who ascends, I was about to say.
Well, Mock, these wraiths are spawning. Might mean something. Whoa!
Yeah, he is.
Who are you?
Maybe he's the wraith of that, well, knight statue up there.
Possibly. He's also dead.
Gained a skill point?
Crowswood group event. Hang on.
Let's maybe check this out, Cobra, away from here, because otherwise we're going to get swamped.
Oh yeah, sure. Over here.
Because, you know, I'm just like, they're probably going to respawn and we're going to get, you know, fucked up the arse by wraiths.
Anyway,
just found an interesting item on that guy.
Yes. Crowswood group event. Destroy the soul wraiths to summon and slay Ghislaine in Crowswood. And yeah, apparently we got a skill point for that.
So we just got a free level point for doing that optional thing.
That's cool. Definitely worth it. Man, I really like how they're doing this. Anyway.
Okay, so we also need to keep an eye out for hidden bosses, which we have to find ways to summon in the dungeons.
Crowswood Traveler's Log. I've been wandering for what feels like days. My rations have long since run out, and the flesh of the creatures has somehow refused to fill my belly. The weather grows cold, and the crows keep me up at night with their inane rambling and squawking. I found shelter in this cave, writing by the light of a single candle I've left. With the luck I've been having, this is probably the lair of a bear. And then the writing stops right there.
Well, there's Grizzlehide, so I guess when he's alive, we'll fuck him up.
Right. Also,
And
I got
there's
a new and
the
interesting item
traveler.
from that bad guy. What?
Oh. Be that the case. What is it, Ralph?
Well, I got a iron greatsword of frost, and it's of Khajiit made. So it looks like this.
Oh wow, that looks fascinating.
That looks cool.
That's a Khajiit greatsword?
Yeah, it's so.
That is very flat.
Yeah.
Reminds me I should
be blunt.
check the stuff I got, like Prophet Shield.
That reminds me, my werewolf can be morphed, so I'm going to check what that is.
Huh.
I'll keep an eye out for when Grizzlehide is, up and at him. Okay, laughter.
Okay, my werewolf transformation has now become pack leader.
Okay.
You'll see.
Very well.
Also
very much Nick.
Sorry?
You first.
I was just about to say, also I got Shulk's Pauldrons, which are not only better, but also means I now have 2 part of a Shulk exoskeleton, which increases my health.
Nice. And I was just going to comment that this Khajiit, I think that's how you say the blade, is very much like an executioner sword, I believe.
Oh yeah. Grizzlehide's alive again.
Oh!
He's out of that, Adam.
Let's fix that. Where? Ah.
Here.
Well, they're tanky.
Yeah.
Oh!
Holy crap, you turned into a fucking...
Wow, you're white furred now.
I also have 2 wolves with me now. Look at them. Look at these boys.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
Also, I just wanted to defeat them for fun, but no. That you get an achievement for defeating all of them too.
It's awesome.
Well, we can leave now. Wow, this is.
Yeah. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, Cobra Pack Leader gives me 2 dire wolves when I change, and apparently I'm now white furred.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to change the color, I must admit.
No, you're a white wolf now.
Again, just maybe a thought, but again, maybe like, again, white fur means it is a werewolf.
It's stronger, yes.
So what happens?
Yeah, that probably makes most, especially if I'm a pack leader now, and I get dire wolves.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hanging on.
Yes, Cobra?
Oh, it's just.
Checking if there's anything else we missed.
No, in this case, it's just because I want to equip my new gauntlets, which is again part of the Shulk set, which I've gotten some nice drops for. So now I have the shoulders, the belt, and the hand wrappings.
Mate.
Yeah. To see if anything else important dropped and so on. No. Okay. So yeah. We'll probably call it quits once we jump out of here, but I'd say we've managed to accomplish a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Cobra, I gotta be honest, if we find a public dungeon, I kinda wanna just say we do them when we go past now, because that was awesome.
Oh yeah, well... Yeah, well, this is the first public dungeon we've done, so... Honestly, we've gone to Oblivion a lot in this game already. Jeez.
Yeah.
I also like how they're using different Daedra realms in order to, give different environments.
Well, I guess we'll call it a day then, and stop here, maybe see if we each have gained something the others want, off screen of course. So, for now, this has been Eric Cobra.
And One-on-One.
And Ryan Arja.
And Flat Sniper 13.
And this has been Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online Blind. See you all around.
See you around, folks.
Bye.